Time stopped when she aimed. The hum of the plasma rifle cut through the silence like a heartbeat in a grave. Her finger trembled on the trigger, her breath shallow, her eyes locked with the dragon's molten gaze. It wasn't just a target. It was the last of its kind. The girl, Lieutenant Arya Vale of the Human Vanguard, had trained for this moment all her life. Her mission: terminate the draconian war beast codenamed Aurelian. They said dragons were monsters that burned colonies and swallowed suns. They said humanity could never be safe until the last one was gone. But now, staring into that golden eye, she saw something different. Not rage. Not hunger. Pain. The dragon's pupils narrowed, then expanded, like a dying ember flickering before fading. "You hesitate, little soldier," a voice echoed, not aloud, but inside her mind. Arya's breath caught. It spoke. Telepathy, rare, ancient. "You killed my kin," the voice rumbled, soft yet deep as thunder in her chest. "But you are not like them, are you?" Her training screamed at her, "Pull the trigger. Finish the mission." But her heart whispered, "Listen. Why did you destroy our worlds?" she whispered. The dragon's wings twitched, scales glinting with emberlight. "Because yours destroyed ours first." He blinked slowly, as if remembering. "When your kind came from the sky, they took the stars from us. We had no choice but to fight for the light we once called our own." Arya's grip on the rifle loosened. Every briefing, every hologram, every propaganda clip, none had shown dragons like this. They were supposed to be mindless beasts, not thinking beings. Not victims. She took a slow step closer. The barrel now barely an inch from his eye. "If what you say is true, why didn't you stop?" The dragon exhaled a wave of heat, but not hostile. "Because we stopped too late. And when your kind began to win, mercy became a myth." For a long, aching moment, neither moved. The world was a still painting, ashes floating between them like tiny ghosts. Then Aurelian lowered his head. "Do it," he murmured in her thoughts. "End the war. End me." Arya's vision blurred. The weapon hummed with a rising charge, blue circuits glowing like veins of lightning. But the sound that filled her wasn't the rifle, it was her own heartbeat breaking. She remembered her father's words, "Mercy is weakness, Arya. Strength wins wars." And yet, every scar on her hands, every body she'd buried, told her the opposite. "No," she whispered. She powered down the rifle. The blue light faded. The dragon's eye widened, fire dimming into surprise. "You defy your orders?" "I defy hate," she said quietly. "If I pull this trigger, nothing changes. But if I don't, maybe something does." Silence. Then, an enormous rumble like distant thunder. The dragon shifted, nostrils flaring, a thin stream of smoke curling from its mouth. "Then you are either a fool," it said, "or the first human worth remembering." He turned his massive head slightly, revealing deep wounds along his neck, raw and glowing. Arya lowered her rifle completely. Without thinking, she stepped forward, pulling a medgel vial from her belt. "You would heal me?" "I don't know why," she admitted, applying the gel. "Maybe because someone should." The dragon watched her in disbelief as the glowing gel seeped into his wounds. "In another time," he murmured, "you would have been one of us." She smiled faintly. "Maybe I still could be. But peace never comes easy." Her comlink crackled. "Lieutenant Vale, mission status. Do you have the target?" Her pulse spiked. She turned away from the dragon, muting the link. She had seconds before the orbiting command ship triangulated her location. "They'll bomb this whole area if they think you're alive." "Then let them," the dragon said calmly. "No," she shook her head. "You're coming with me." Aurelian's wings stirred the dust. "To your people? They will never accept me." "They don't have to," she said. "But they will see what I saw." The next few minutes blurred into chaos. Arya guided the dragon toward a cliff where her extraction beacon lay flashing. The sky burned red with descending drones. The command ship had locked on. She climbed onto Aurelian's back, metal armor against molten scales. "Fly," she said. "Now." The dragon roared, a sound that shook the earth itself, and launched into the burning sky. Plasma bolts streaked past them, lighting clouds with blue fire. Arya held tight, the wind tearing through her hair, her heart pounding with a mix of terror and awe. For the first time in her life, she wasn't a soldier. She was free. As they broke through the atmosphere, the command ship loomed above, massive, silver, merciless. Her comlink blared again. "Lieutenant Vale, stand down. You are aiding an enemy." She opened the channel. "No," she said. "I'm saving what's left of us." The ship fired. A beam of energy tore the sky apart. Aurelian twisted, the blast grazing his wing. Pain seared through both of them. "Go," she shouted. "I cannot outrun them," the dragon growled. "Then we make them see." In one last desperate act, Arya rerouted her suit's energy core to the rifle. "If I amplify this pulse," she murmured, "it'll blind their sensors for 30 seconds. 30 seconds is not long. It's enough." She aimed the rifle, not at the dragon, not at the ship, but at the space between. A flash erupted brighter than dawn. The command ship faltered, blinded. Aurelian surged forward, wings tearing through the chaos. They broke free into the cold silence of orbit, the burning world far below. For a moment, all was still. Arya looked at the stars, the same stars her ancestors once conquered, and whispered, "Maybe it's time we stop conquering and start healing." Aurelian's deep voice answered, soft as wind in a dying flame. "Then perhaps, little soldier, you have already begun." They drifted together into the endless dark, hunter and dragon, enemy and ally, leaving behind a world that might one day learn to breathe again.